Hey Nixa High School, welcome back to EagleAir TV. I'm Lucas Finger. The Nixa Crimson Corps has been battling COVID-19 since the beginning of June. Due to this, they've had to put in place new procedures to make sure everyone stays safe. Abigail Coburn gives us more.
COVID-19 has impacted many extracurricular activities. One of these extracurriculars is the Nixa Band program. Mary Durkop, the assistant band director, says she is confident about how the band is conquering COVID-19.
We require students to wear their masks at all times unless they're actually playing their instruments. So we're just doing everything that we can to keep such a large group of people as safe as possible.
Mason Malarkey is a senior this year. He is disappointed he will not be attending Grand Nationals.
I was most looking forward to our trip to BOA Grand Nationals in Indiana, and but that got canceled, so I was super bummed about that. If we went through an entire band camp without any cases, and we checked temperatures and stuff, so they've been good.
For EagleAir TV, this is Abigail Coburn.
The Nixa football program has overcome many bumps in the road this season. TJ Sorgenfry gives us a closer look.
Along with a new coach this year, the football team has dealt with some new adjustments within the first few weeks of the season. An injury from the starting quarterback, Reed Potts.
The quarterback situation has definitely caught us off guard. Obviously, we had to move Austin to quarterback 2 weeks before Branson, which we kind of all expected that because we knew Reed wasn't going to be able to play. But then whenever Joplin came around and we saw Reed go down, it definitely shook all of us up a little bit. But Austin was ready to step up, and he turned the nerves into big plays, and he did the right thing.
Austin McCracken, a sophomore, displayed his talent in the first game of the season.
I broke the school record for most touchdowns in a game.
Austin is able to react in big situations. He's able to make big plays, and he's also not afraid to air the ball out, which is a good thing that receivers like, but he also will run it right up the middle. He's really quick, and he's just all around a good quarterback, and he's a good team player.
Mindset comes down to one thing for the Nixa football program.
Our main goal is to win, so that's my main focus, is just going out there and winning.
Many elements will contribute to the team's success this season.
If we just keep our minds right, don't get big-headed, we keep working, I think that we could have a shot at having a really successful season.
For EagleAir TV, this has been TJ Sorgenfry.
As we move along through the school year, it is important for students to take the necessary actions to protect themselves and others from spreading germs. Use Germ-X dispensers installed in every classroom. When you're in the bathroom, wash your hands. Try not to touch your face. If you aren't sure if you are the correct distance apart from the people around you, count the tiles in between you. Try to only leave your classroom for emergencies. When wearing a mask, you should make sure that it covers both your mouth and nose. Also, do your best to touch it as little as possible. We hope that you do your best to follow these suggestions and that you stay safe this year. Thank you for your cooperation.
The Eagles kicked off their first home game in the new updated stadium that's been in the works since 2013. Jordan Carlson gives us more.
Nixa High School Stadium has been needing to be improved. Brandon Clark has been a part of the building and planning.
I'm the Athletic and Activities Director for the school district. I was involved in the design and assisted in the overall construction management with our contractors and kind of did everything from beginning to end. The stadium hadn't been updated in about 20 years, and since then we had easily doubled in size, so we were struggling to even have a single venue where we could set our entire student body in, as well as 4 events. We were maxing out the facility pretty easily and didn't have safe spaces, and this was before COVID, and so we didn't have spaces where people could spread out, so that wasn't as safe in my opinion. With the concessions area, bathrooms area, it's hard to get around. And so that was part of the reason, was that we were trying to provide a more comfortable space for the community as well as our students and general fans to come and watch games. Our rows in the stands are wider, they're deeper, and so you're not sitting right on top of someone, so you got a lot more leg room, a lot more space around you to be able to spread out.
Ramon Green is a part of the athletic program.
I think it'll attract more people to the games. I think the stadium's a big improvement. Just makes the crowd louder and makes the energy at the stadium better. The bleachers are a lot bigger, and it just makes Friday nights so much better.
We have doubled the seating capacity that we had before. The pavilion area is new, obviously with the new concession stand, ticket booths, things like that, so we have more room to spread. Also, we now have more standing room for people. If we do fill our stands, there's actual places to stand for people to watch, and then the visitors now have their own bathrooms and concessions, so it helps us to keep the two schools separated. They're still working on a few punch list items just to fix a few things here and there to make sure it's completely done, but yeah, probably within the next week or two it'll be totally done.
For EagleAir TV, this has been Chase Kolstad and Jordan Carlsons.
The Nixa High School is taking COVID-19 very seriously and enforces masks in school. Phoebe Gardner shows how the school is adjusting.
Masks are the new normal at Nixa High School. Teacher Carrie Hanks says she has had to adjust her classroom due to COVID-19.
There was an attempt to spread the desks out and the seats, but with as many students that I have, there really weren't many changes. I tried to face them all the same direction, but masks are required 100% of the time in there. I think students are getting frustrated with having to wear them, but I think they're also realizing we're all in this together, and I wear mine throughout the entire class, and they wear theirs. It might slip under their nose from time to time, but just a quick reminder and they'll put it right back over it.
Camden Weaver says she has high hopes for softball season to be able to continue as normal.
I think wearing masks are beneficial because we want to have our whole season and we don't want to quarantine.
Haley Chronister says she has gotten used to masks after wearing them so much at school.
In the beginning of the school year, it was harder to focus when we had the masks on, but now that it's like a routine and there's some consistency, it's easier to focus and I don't even realize it's there.
COVID-19 has affected many things this school year, such as athletics and academics. For EagleAir TV, this has been Phoebe Gardner.
As many of you know, masks can be an inconvenience. Reed Martin and Bryce Paoli created a personal view of life with masks.
The inconvenience of masks. Pew! Bryce! What's the
What?
What's the
What?
What'd you get for number 3?
How can I help you? I mean, what's your name? Your first name? What?
Just speak up, Reed. Thanks for tuning in to EagleAir TV. I'm Lucas Finger. We'll see you next time.